What's going on, guys? My name is Zetsubou and staying connected, guys, with a round 39 gameplay strategy on Zetsubou no Shima. Now I'm just gonna say this right away, this map is hard. This map is complicated, especially if you guys are a casual zombies player. So with that mindset, I've purposely tried to make this strategy have the least amount of setting up to do, but just playing this map normally will require a good amount of time setting up. So what you guys will need for this strategy is having the power permanently on, having the pack-a-punch open. You guys will also need a strong pack-a-punch weapon that you guys can spam if you guys get stuck in a corner or caught by a zombie, like a shotgun, but personally I prefer you guys to have the Marshall 16 dual-wield pistols. You guys will also need to have the wonder weapon and the zombie shield built. And finally, this isn't really necessary, but having a perkaholic just makes this strategy run 10 times smoother and way more swiftly. So the actual place where the strategy is going to take place is in front of the bunker. Now the way this works is you guys can't open one door. You guys can't open the door that leads from laboratory B to the front of the bunker. Now if you guys don't know where this door is, I will put some gameplay on the screen or something for you guys. Just do not open this door. If you guys do, the strategy is completely ruined. Now once you guys are actually all the way set up and just ready to roll with the strategy, the basic gist of this and the basic way I like to run it is you guys are going to stand by the barrier closest to the VMP. Once you guys are here and the round starts and you guys actually see the zombies start spawning, you guys are going to run all the way forward, kind of staying close to the wall. And then once you guys do that, make your way on the outskirts of the actual outline you guys have of this little playable area. Then you guys will make your way to the Bowie knife, and once you guys are here, just loop around the tree. And once you guys are in front of the actual bunker, just run all the way forward to the VMP and then go back to the barrier where you guys started and just run the strategy again. Or if you guys are still in front of the bunker and you guys don't see a break towards the VMP, then you guys can make an easy loop and go around the tree once again and just keep doing that until you see a break in the zombies, and then you guys should eventually get the flow of how this strategy is supposed to work. Now once you guys are doing that, you guys are going to have your panic weapon out, as I like to call it. In my case, it is the Marshall 16s, and you guys are almost always going to have this out just because this can really save your life, especially if you guys have perkaholic, and all those perks just working together really make the strategy, just makes this run 10 times smoother and way better. Now once you guys actually have all the zombies huddled up, you guys are going to pull out your KT4, and then you guys are going to unleash the liquefier like effect on the zombies. And this is actually pretty damn useful because you guys can actually get max ammos, death machines, insta kills and stuff from the actual KT4, and that hasn't really happened with many wonder weapons in the past. It was a very big problem for high round attempts on Kino der Toten and also on Moon, but it's actually a really good thing because once you guys get to the higher 30s, you guys are going to notice that ammo starts to become a little scarce, but it's always a nice insurance that the KT4 is actually capable of giving you insta kills and death machines and max ammos, and it just really makes you guys feel a lot better about running this strategy. Now something else you guys could do that is very useful is, if you guys actually notice once you're running the strategy, is that once you guys make your way around the tree and you guys are actually either debating about going forward, you guys can see that towards your right the bunker is still open, so zombies can kind of ambush you through there, and that is kind of a big problem. But something you guys can do that is actually very useful is once you guys get a spider round, you guys can save like 2 spiders and then make your way in and out of the bunker, and eventually what should happen is one of the spiders should stop and actually create a web like barrier in front of the bunker. Now this is actually supposed to be a big pain in the ass for you guys and something that is supposed to make the spiders a little bit harder, but this actually works to your advantage as no more zombies can come through there, and the only thing that can destroy this is you. You guys can either slash it down with your knife or with your Bowie knife, or also you guys can throw an explosive Widow's Wine grenade on it. But honestly, this just works so much better because you guys will not have the worriness of actually being ambushed from the side. Now let's talk about the Thrashers. Now I don't actually have a specific strategy for the Thrashers. What I like to personally do is I either use a mix of my in plain sight gobblegum or my alchemical antithesis gobblegum, or sometimes just when the round is starting and I see the Thrashers actually spawning, I absolutely spam the hell out of my power weapon, which in my case was the Marshall 16s, and it just killed them so swiftly. I had to unleash one full clip, and then at the end of the second clip, the Thrasher was dead, and that actually worked pretty fast because the zombies take a little bit of time to spawn into the map, and by the time I was actually done killing the Thrashers, the zombies are barely headed towards my way. So that's actually how I kill the Thrashers and take care of them most of the time. However, sometimes I do actually get caught off guard, and I do have to make my way to the pathway to Laboratory A. Now, if this happens to you, don't worry about it. Just make your way all the way around, and on the way there, take a little bit of time to shoot at the Thrasher, and you guys should eventually kill it, and then make your way underneath the actual laboratory and just return back to the place where the strategy mainly takes place. Now, let's talk about the necessity of perks. Now, like I said, Perkaholic is very good to run with this. However, I do understand that not everyone has a Perkaholic or on the house or an unquenchable or something that will give you guys an extra perk. Now, if you guys can only run 4 perks and you guys are really just cannot get any more, the 4 crutches perks you guys are going to need are Quick Revive, Juggernog, Widow's Wine, and Stamina. But that should be very self-explanatory. Now, if you guys do actually have an on the house or unquenchable, make sure you guys get double tap as your 5th perk just to give you guys that extra power. Especially with the Marshall 16s, it actually makes them a one-shot kill all the way into the higher 20s. And if you guys can actually squeeze in another perk, Speed Cola is also very good for once you guys are actually spamming the zombies or the Thrasher. You can just reload faster and get more rounds into your actual clips. Now, that about wraps up the strategy, guys. Oh, one more thing, the Gobblegum packs. Gobblegums don't really matter. There are only 2 that I actually think should be crutch Gobblegums, which are Alchemical Antithesis and In Plain Sight. Besides that, in this game, I ran Perkaholic, the Double Points Gobblegum, and Unquenchable. I didn't use Unquenchable, and the Double Points Gobblegum is just very useful on this map. This map just is so costly, and it's really ridiculous. I hope they nerf some of the prices in the future. But anyways, guys, there you guys have it. That is my round 39 gameplay strategy for Zetsubou no Shima. If you guys actually do end up using this strategy, please tell me down below in the comments how far you guys get. I am actually very confident that this can get you to round 50 if you guys have the time and dedication for it. But anyways, guys, if you guys did enjoy this video, then don't forget to drop a like down below, subscribe for more Zetsubou no Shima videos, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace out.